Hey squad, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Yuri Tochilo, and let's get started. Today we are diving into project requirements, what they are, the types to consider, and how they all connect to drive successful projects. Requirements are documented conditions or capabilities that must be met for a project to be considered successful. They define what must be delivered and why it matters to the business. After understanding what requirements are, let's move on to the main types of requirements. First of all, let's look at business requirements. These are the highest level strategic requirements. They define why does this project exist? Examples: increase revenue by 20%, reduce operational costs, improve customer retention. These requirements come from business cases, strategic goals, market needs. Business requirements are outcome-focused, not solution-focused. They don't describe how to solve the problem, only what business value must be achieved. Now, let's move to stakeholder requirements. Stakeholder requirements translate business requirements into stakeholder-specific needs. They define what do specific stakeholders need or expect. Different stakeholders have different perspectives. Customers prioritize usability and speed. Managers require reporting and control. Engineers evaluate technical feasibility. Examples: customer wants a mobile app that works offline. Finance team needs monthly reporting. Next, we have solution requirements. Solution requirements translate stakeholder needs into detailed solution specifications. They define what the solution must do and how it should behave. They are divided into two types. Functional requirements explain what the system should do. For instance, user login, payment processing, report generation. Non-functional requirements describe how the system performs. For instance, performance, security, scalability, availability. If solution requirements are unclear, developers build their own thing. Testers validate their own criteria. Stakeholders reject the outcome. After that come transition requirements. Transition requirements define what is needed to move from the current state to the future state. Examples: data migration, user training, system integration, deployment activities. These are temporary requirements that exist only during the transition phase. Ignoring transition requirements leads to failed go-lives, user resistance, operational disruption. Finally, we have quality requirements. Quality requirements define how success will be measured. They establish criteria for validation and acceptance. They ensure deliverables meet acceptance criteria, performance standards, compliance requirements. Examples: system uptime equals 99% 0.9%, error rate less than 1%, compliance with ISO standards. Quality requirements are tightly linked to validation and verification. If they are not clearly defined, we cannot objectively determine whether the project succeeded. Here is the big picture. Business requirements explain why. Stakeholder requirements capture who needs what. Solution requirements specify what to build. Transition requirements outline how to implement. Quality requirements measure how success is evaluated. This creates a traceability chain. Every feature should link back to a business need. This linkage is maintained through a requirements traceability matrix. Alright, that's all for today. Don't miss out, hit like and subscribe. Stay awesome and as always, peace.